Welcome back to Exceptional Talk with Dr. Clark. I'm Dr. Clark.
And I am Jessica Doss.
All right, so tonight we have a very interesting topic. We're going to talk about life after graduation.
Absolutely. A very interesting topic and well needed to be discussed topic because we so often hear about and witness different situations when kids exit high school and they don't have a plan, unprepared, just wondering what to do next.
I know, and I know for all you parents out there that are excited and cannot wait to see your child walk across the stage and get their diploma. But then when they get up the next morning, if they had not already applied for college, if they're not already working, then what are their plans? Mm.
Exactly. Exactly. And I think the most important thing, and I know time passes so swiftly, but I think it's just simple, preparation and knowing what questions to ask early. A lot of people start in the senior year to even begin, and while starting in the senior year and just beginning to have a plan is great, is really important to start earlier than that. As a matter of fact, and I know a lot of people might think, oh, it might be soon, but ninth grade, as soon as your child hits high school, you should really start to begin to think about what the outcomes will be.
Yeah, and I can remember when I was a little girl, I used to play with the chairs and turn them backwards. And so I could have my little podium because we always saw that the preacher at church would be behind a podium. So we thought that's what we were supposed to be, teaching. So I think for some children, it starts early. They do start to think about what it is that they want to be when they grow up. I know we often ask children that, what is it that you want to, do when you grow up?
Right. And one thing that I'll say too, about starting early, and this is pretty much the biggest piece of advisement I would say to a parent and even to a student. And since we specifically talk about students with, special needs, when your child enters high school, that is the beginning um, where they actually have a transition plan. They never have it all the way up through eighth grade. And a lot of people, you go to the IEP meeting and they say, hey, let's talk about the transition plan. And we kind of breeze by it. But it's really the most important piece to an IEP. It truly is, because just like Dr. Clark was saying, some kids just already know what they want to do. So if they say they want to be a teacher, in that transition plan, you start in ninth grade talking about what goals, what things are we going to put in place each year that are obtainable to help them reach that. And I think a lot of times, just by not knowing, we kind of just dismiss that. But if I had to give pivotal advice, it would definitely be to be sure that even in ninth grade, that you start targeting the interests of that transition plan, based on what your child's interest is, so that they're ready when they get out of post high school.
So basically, parents, you want to start talking to your children early. Start to look at and question what it is that they want to do so that you can have an idea exactly how you want a plan to go. And oftentimes, like we said, when they don't have anywhere to go, but we want to kind of change that. We want to really let you know that we are in the process of making plans where we will have a facility where your child, especially when they're aging out, know where to go, no skills, have not acquired skills. So we're going to be looking at them learning life skills. So it is in the beginning stage, but we want you all to definitely look forward to that because we got a lot of things going on, don't we, Miss Doss?
We do. We absolutely do. There aren't, unfortunately, there are not as many resources, particularly even here in Clayton County, as there are in other areas for children, post high school. But there are so many options and there's so many resources. And Dr. Clark and I share a passion where we are definitely diving in now, trying to find those resources, trying to bridge the gap, with different people who have different means, where we're able to begin providing such support. So just stay tuned. We are confident that the plans that we lay out now will definitely help a number of our students in the future.
All right. So you heard it here. Exceptional Talk with Dr. Clark. So don't forget to like
Share and subscribe.
and leave us a comment. Good night.
Good night.